often known is the outsourcing of perhaps a whole department within an organisation. So it's quite common to outsource HR, payroll, finance departments, but increasingly companies are willing to outsource IT to specialists. So for example, we've just taken over IT service management for a client where we are managing the relationship with 25 of their suppliers on their behalf under a service contract. And the services might range from content management of an extranet through to that sort of much bigger relationship. I think that BPO as a concept will outlast the recession. It shouldn't just be seen as a cost-cutting mechanism. It should be about using a specialist in order to get better quality of service than one's able to achieve in-house. We find that some clients see BPO as a daunting prospect because they might worry about giving away the crown jewels of one department to an outsourcer, to a provider. However, if they find the right provider, they'll actually be able to get a better solution than they might have had insourced. It should be possible for a provider to give a better return on investment and offer added benefits in terms of the service in comparison to using the in-house team before. It also allows a business to concentrate on its core services, whatever it may be doing, and therefore in comparison to traditional outsourcing, it should be possible for a new outsourced service to be more effective. I would say that it's very common for flexibility to be needed from the provider, and it's all too common for some providers not really to offer that, but instead to give a one-stop shop type solution. It's our belief that it's really important to give what the customer needs and make sure that the service being provided is better than was experienced previously. It is also important for a client to make sure that they find a provider who will help them make sure there's no reputational risk, whether internally with staff that might be affected or externally with their stakeholders. And that's best achieved by finding a provider that will get a deep understanding of the client's business and therefore make sure that there are no issues, that the business's brand, their image is communicated appropriately at all times and protected.